Now, Wave 31 Storm Tracker Chief Meteorologist Jeff Castle with 31 Triple Doppler.
Jeff, is it safe to say that this week it will actually feel like fall all week long?
It really is. Last week we got a little taste of that. We had the cool mornings, but still some warm afternoons. This week we've got some crisp mornings ahead and cooler afternoons than what we've seen here as of late. So it is looking pretty good as far as that goes. Still need some rainfall, and other than a few clouds tomorrow, that may be about as good as it's going to get for us. Now, a few of you did pick up an isolated shower, thunder shower, yesterday evening as our first push of cool air moved on in. So consider yourself fortunate if you saw that, because rain prospects going forward here the rest of the week and on into next week are looking fairly low. It's mostly a temperature forecast. Average is still 77. We will not see that again, though, until the weekend. Next few days, high temperatures are only expected in the upper end of the 60s, so about 10 degrees off of average. Friday, we're back into the low 70s, and then there we go on Saturday. We'll be around that average number before temperatures get even warmer heading into next week. The temperature outlook for basically the days leading up to the last week of October are trending warmer than average, and we'll very likely see some 80-degree numbers again heading into the beginning of next week. So if this cool down, and especially the chilly nights coming up, are not to your liking, just hold on. We are going to bring some warmer weather back in here, it looks like, for the last week or two of the month. As we take a look here, though, at rain, there's nothing to find. Wave 31 Triple Doppler, it is a clean sweep out there this afternoon with those clear skies. Now let's take you through the forecast here for the next couple days. We'll keep it mostly clear heading into the evening hours, but then a little bit later on tonight into tomorrow morning, a little patch of cloud cover comes on in. This will be in advance of a secondary push of cooler air, which is what's going to drop our temperatures even more between now and midweek. We take you through the day on Tuesday. We'll kind of be in and out of clouds and sun, a little sunnier at the midday hours, and then as we take you into tomorrow afternoon around this time or so, likely a little more cloud cover pushing back in across the area. All that clears out for good heading into Wednesday morning. That will be the first of several cold starts that could bring temperatures back into the 30s for morning lows for the first time since April. We do head, though, through the day on your Wednesday. Fairly nice with plenty of sunshine and blue sky expected. All right, let's talk about the tropics. Of course, last week we had Milton. There is a little bit of a break out there right now, but National Hurricane Center is monitoring a tropical wave middle of the Atlantic Ocean, kind of limited shower and thunderstorm activity with it. Right now, conditions not real favorable for development, but as this tracks its way westwards towards the Caribbean, there's Puerto Rico, there's the island of Hispaniola. They do think that it may have a chance at developing. 60% is that chance over the next 7 days. If that one gets a name, and we're becoming a little bit more confident that it will, the next name on the list would be Nadine. Now, I will say with the pattern that's expected over the continental U.S. here for the next week or so, it would appear unlikely this would threaten the mainland U.S. It will impact some areas there in the Caribbean, but not something that we're overly concerned about being another strike on the U.S. coastline here with this next potential system. But again, we'll keep you updated on it. We'll keep a watch on it as well. At the bus stop in the morning, there'll be a cool start for the kids, mid-40s with some clouds to begin. And then we'll look for partly to, at times, mostly sunny conditions tomorrow afternoon, but a cooler day at only 65. These are the expected highs. There's your 65 in Rainsville and Fort Payne. A little warmer in places like Huntsville, Owens Crossroads, New Hope, likely into the upper 60s. 68 for Decatur, 66 in Athens tomorrow, and more 60s out here in the northwest corner of the state, including 67 for Moulton, Town Creek, as well as the Florence, Muscle Shoals, Sheffield, and Tuscumbia area. Here's your Wave 31 Storm Tracker 10-day forecast. Again, we've got the cold mornings Wednesday morning and Thursday morning especially might be a morning that we could have a little bit of patchy light frost out there. We may have enough of a breeze early Wednesday to keep that from forming, but if you do have the potted plants outside, we'll just go ahead and give you the heads up just to be on the safe side before you go to bed Wednesday evening. may want to bring things in just to be on the safe side. Again, temperatures will recover by the weekend back into the upper 70s, although mornings will stay a little chilly running into the 40s. And then by this time next week, we'll likely have a string of 80-degree weather back here across the Tennessee Valley. Again, rain chances still look pretty much like a no-show. And again, we had a couple showers and rumbles of thunder in a few areas last night. But outside of that, just not seeing any appreciable rain chances showing back up again anytime soon.
Yeah, hopefully this dry stretch won't impact our drought conditions.
Yeah, unfortunately, probably going to see things get a little bit worse before they get better. And of course, we'll get an update on that a little bit later on this week.
All right, Jeff, thank you.
You bet.